Hey, Vince Del Monte, fitness business coach, and we're back at Athletic Culture and a new Becoming an Entrepreneur episode with a young gentleman who was a very successful in-person personal trainer, but had the fear of, could I have the same success online? And what does it look like to be an online fitness coach? How do you make the transition? And in this episode, you're gonna see what's possible, what challenges he had to face, and how, frankly, he freaking killed it. Enjoy.
My dad's an entrepreneur, and he owns 2 restaurants, and it was super inspiring to see him build his restaurant from the ground up. So I'd say that was definitely a big source of inspiration for me. So from a fairly young age, I really loved the idea of building something to call my own, and most importantly, a vehicle to not only serve others, but also earn a good income as well. I was your kind of traditional fat kid growing up. I did experience a lot of bullying. However, the bullying itself was not really a catalyst to start working out. And it was actually a good friend of mine that convinced me to go to the YMCA with him. He took me through this, very generic full body workout with the machines. And the next day, I felt like I'd been run over by a Mack truck. And basically from that point on, I was hooked. The journey of building my own body, I began to find joy in teaching others the same thing. I became a personal trainer back in 2010, and I was actually an in-person trainer for about a decade. It was good, I enjoyed it, I was comfortable, I was earning a comfortable living, but I think that was the problem. I was in this little kind of bubble of comfort. With my in-person training business, I was used to doing $10,000 to $12,000 a month. However, I was on the gym floor from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 5 days a week, plus mornings on weekends. I would look onto the gym floor at other trainers in their 40s, in their 50s, and I would ask myself, is that going to be me when I'm that age on the floor, still counting reps, still trading time for money? And lo and behold, we all know what happened in March of 2020, gym shut down, and there I was at home on the couch, no clients, no income, and I was faced with a pretty big decision. So I could either A, sit there and wait for something to happen, or I could B, get off my ass and make something happen. And a good friend of mine actually introduced me to the 7-Figure Mastermind. So I did a bit of research on YouTube, and within 60 seconds of watching Vince's videos, I knew that he was the mentor for me. I even kind of resisted it for a bit because it seemed scary, it seemed new, and I thought to myself, there's no way that I can get clients good results online versus in person. But it's funny, all of my current students, my fat loss students, are getting way better results than any of my previous in-person clients ever did, because I have better systems, better structure, and better accountability. And just watching them thrive week after week, really that's the biggest, I think, thing for me, is watching the impact and watching them grow just as human beings. I joined the mastermind April 24th of 2020. I launched my very first program June 1st of 2020, and within my first 20 days, I collected just under $20,000. 2021 was my first full calendar year in the mastermind, and we did just over $350,000 in 2021. Any type of new business venture is gonna, provide or present some challenges. I was definitely overwhelmed, but being in a mastermind like this, when they literally take you from step 1, helping you build your program, helping you find your target market, helping you niche down. They were there with me every step of the way, so it was a very seamless transition into this new world. Just being around like-minded people that are kind of on the same journey, that share the same goals, the same vision, the same mission, that's really like putting rocket fuel on your results, because proximity is power. If you're like me, if you're an in-person trainer, if maybe you're a bit nervous and unsure about what this online world looks like, if you're serious about helping people and impacting people, there's no better way to do that than with online coaching. in joining a mastermind like this, because they teach you how to scale your business, how to impact unlimited lives, and like we said before, earn an amazing income as well.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Becoming an Entrepreneur. Robert is what we call the perfect student. The reason he's the perfect student is because he takes one massive action and he is teachable. He understands that feedback is the breakfast of champions, and he does everything we tell him to do without question. And would you say that was one of the keys to your success? Because most people watching don't believe, how do you go from 0 to 350K in a year and a half? Would teachability be one of your superpowers?
Yeah, 100%. Teachability and just being able to stick to the plan and keep it simple.
What's most rewarding about being a business owner and growing your online fitness business?
To be honest, man, the number one thing for me is just the sheer impact, being able to bring these men into our program as fat loss students, seeing where they start, seeing where we take them, and just watching them thrive.
Amazing. Hey, listen, if you're ready to get lit, become a leader, impacting transformations, then we got a link below. Fill out the application for your own free strategy session, and we can see if we can help you get results like Robert. We'll see you next time.